Hey everyone, it's Amanda and I am here with a quick video talking about the Scraptastic kill, I guess. The kit that I killed from Scraptastic, the Scraptastic Kit Club. Gosh, that is hard to say. I'm going to start over. Okay. Hey, it's Amanda here and I am coming to you with a Kill-A-Kit video using the May Scraptastic kit. And I killed it. Like, I still have some embellishments left, but for the most part it's killed. And so I'll show you what I have left and then the layouts that I completed with it, and then also, as promised in my video response video that I posted last week, I'm going to show you some of the other scrapbook pages that I have completed. I'm sorry that I'm out of breath. I've been cleaning my room, and cleaning with an 8-month-old is, or not 8-month-old, being 8 months pregnant and cleaning, I just get a little out of breath. So I'm going to jump right into this because I don't know how much uninterrupted time I have. So the first thing is I will go through what I still have left in the kit. Now this was my first month subscribing to this kit club, and in the past I've subscribed to Studio Calico and Cocoa Daisy, and so I was used to having like a pretty meaty kit without having to buy the add-ons. And so I will say honestly that I was a little bit surprised whenever I got the kit at the pattern paper, because there was only like 5 or 6 pages and that included the cardstock. And for me, I use pattern paper like a lot. I mean, most scrapbookers do. And so I found that I had to go to my stash a lot towards the end to pull in things for layering or for backgrounds or things like that. So that's kind of like my first impression. But the embellishments were really great. I liked the pattern papers that they coordinated together. I love the pages that I got out of it. So I'm not going to say that I was like disappointed. It was just kind of a learning curve for me, because I realized that if I was going to stick with that kit, I was probably going to have to purchase like the add-ons or the extra cardstock or things like that, so that I had enough to keep me scrapping for the entire month. Because the 6 pages that I think I got 6 pages done using the kit, I did them in like 3 or 4 days. So that's just something that I'm having to think about. But this is what I have left. These are the thickers that came in the kit, and they're the Alex stickers from Amy Tangerine. And it looks like I didn't use a lot. I didn't use a lot of these stickers because I just pulled from my stash for others. But I love these, and I'm really excited that I still have some left, because future kits that are coming from Click Kit and Scraptastic again, I can just add these in and they'll be a perfect, just kind of additional thicker. As far as paper goes, the only thing I have left, well, here, these are the Jelly Bean Soup mini alphas that came in the kit, and that's all I use. But it's not because I didn't like them. Again, it's just because I used other things from my stash. Because even though I'm doing kit clubs again, I'm also still trying to pull stuff and use it. So I will add these and keep them at hand so that I can use them again. Papers. I have this paper, and I don't even remember what it was, but I have this much left of that. I have this little rectangle of the, it looks like hardwood floor, I don't know. That one. And then I have this little tiny strip of this, which I am going to use on a layout. That's why I kept it. This was a branding strip. This was like a cutoff, and that's it. And then I have this one. Oh, and this came from, I punched out circles out of one of them, and that came from that. That's all the pattern paper that I have left. The cardstock that I have left is this. Oh, and I have, sorry, this too. This is all the cardstock that I have left. So I killed the paper. I mean, I can use this for some photo matting and things like that, but as far as the pattern paper goes, I'm probably just going to throw most of those little scraps in the trash. Embellishments. These were the embellishments that came in the kit, and I used a lot of them. I only have, of this particular set, I only have these left. And I'll definitely just be keeping them probably like in my little container over here, because I'll just bring them forward. I didn't use these. I thought that I would, but I didn't have any pictures that went with them. I don't know that I'm going to keep them or if I'm just going to toss them. I haven't quite decided yet because I don't really take rain pictures or anything like that. So I'm going to look through my iPhoto and see if I have any pictures that these would work with. And if not, I'll probably just toss them. These acetate, oh, and that goes over there. Embellishments, I used them and I liked them. I don't know if I will keep them just because they're really bulky. And I don't like a ton of bulk on my pages, so that's why, but I mean I'll probably hang on to them for a little bit. And what I'm doing is the stuff from like a previous kit, I'm just kind of dumping into one little section so that I know it's not with the current kit that I'm going to be working with. We got these little enamel dot button looking things, and there were 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, or wait, 2, 4, 6, 12. There were 12 of them, and I only have 2 left. And then I only have one of the vellum arrows left. I had one flare left. And then this was like a cut apart label. And I'll definitely be hanging on to these because I know that I'll use them. And I just went ahead and cut them all apart. So all of this stuff I'm just going to stick over here so that I still have access to it, but I know it doesn't go with that particular kit that I'll be working on. So I'm supposed to get both my Scraptastic kit and my Click kit this week. Very excited because I found kind of a mojo, a groove again, and I'm trying to work with it. So this is all that I have left. Now then, the pages. I'll start with the pages that I got finished using the kit. And this was the very first page that I did, and I used, I think everything in here, yeah, everything on this page came from the Scraptastic kit. So I've got the pattern paper, like the pink cardstock, the yellow paper, which was the back side of this, and I just layered a bunch of things. And I did not do process videos for most of these just because I was scrapbooking when I had the time and to set up the camera, and all that stuff just takes additional time, and I was using any free moment that I had. So there's a couple maybe that I've already shown process videos for that are not from the kit, but as far as the kit goes, I did not do process videos for any of this. Now I will with my future kits, but these I did not. So there was this one, and it's just my daughter playing or shooting a basketball with my husband. And then I did this one, and this is where I cut out the circles, and I did a little bit of mixed media with some inking and some embossing paste. Here I used some of those raindrops and the cloud. And I like how this one turned out. I like it a lot. It says Sisters and BFFs. So there was that one. This one, this is going to be the cover page for my summer album, like my scrapbook that goes for the summer, or like that section. I'm not going to say that I'm going to have an entire scrapbook dedicated to summer because I probably won't, but the ones that this goes filed under, like all of my summer layouts, this is the cover page, and it's from my first day of summer break whenever I gotten home from school. And I used some more of these are actually from my stash. At this point you're seeing more, like this paper was from my stash. The black thickers were from my stash. This was, but other than that I think, oh, and then this pink pattern paper right here. And this, the main background page. But I was still able to get a lot done just using the kit. This one is where I started really oh, you know what, this one comes next. Started having to pull a lot of things from my stash to get a layout done. So I have the, I pulled this craft cardstock, some stamps I pulled in, some sequins. This is, my daughter wanted me to make Play-Doh dresses for her Barbie, so that's why it's Dressmaker. And it just says, part of being mommy is being able to make princess dresses out of Play-Doh on demand. So, I think that's from my stash. But I still got a lot done just using the kit, so it was a good supplement. Then I have this one. and I just did the background. And most of this, I mean, there's some accent pieces from the kit, but most of this is from my stash. So I used some rub-on letters for the drive-in part. This is from when we went to the drive-in a few weeks ago. And then this one is mostly from, well, this is from the kit, this is from the kit, this is from the kit, this is from my stash. The gold pieces are all from the kit. These letters are from my stash. I would say this is probably majority from the kit, but I really like how that one turned out a lot. So those are the 6 layouts. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 layouts that I got done just using the kit. Now, before I run out of time, I just wanted to show you a few more layouts that I've finished, and some of them I won't talk about much because there are process videos for, but it's been so long since I've been uploading that I just wanted to kind of touch base and show you some of the things that I've done. This one you will recognize because it is a process video that I did, so I won't talk much about this, but this was Snow Magical. And some of them I have process videos like this one that will be coming, so I won't talk about it much because I'll be talking about it in a future video. But I did like a shaker pocket for my daughter's 3rd birthday picture, and it was Tinkerbell themed, so that's where the green comes from. And there's some embossing paste and some stenciling. I really like that one. This one is super old. This is like from when Adeline was born, so this is 3 years old, when I had orange hair, because that's a super long story. Lots of tears shed over that, but hey, you know, whatever. So there's that one, very simple. This is an Eleanor layout. Don't have many of those. So there's that one. This is a layout of me and my best friend Lindsay, and it's my support. And I think that this was a challenge, but I can't remember what it was. And I did lots of like stenciling, and I sprayed this entire page. I did some masking with some doilies. I really like how that one turned out. It's a chunky layout, but I really like it a lot. And then this one you'll recognize because you just saw it in a process video. And wouldn't you know, this is like the one letter that I didn't glue down. And it's going to be the one letter that comes up, so I'm going to have to fix that. But there's that one. And then the last one, and I think I don't remember if I've done a process video on this one or not, but it's one that I scrapped of our favorite place to eat back in my hometown, or a town close to my hometown. And it's just the root beer stand. That's what we call it. I don't know if it has an official name. I think everyone around there has just called it the root beer stand. So there's it. So yeah, so that's all the layouts that I have done in the last year and a half. Not 3 years. I mean, the one of Adeline, this one here, I did lots of, where's it at? I finished lots of layouts since this one, but it was just in my stack that needs to go. I think I actually pulled it out of her baby book because it was framed in her nursery, and I need to put it back in. But since it was in my stack, I just figured I would show it. So there you go. I have lots of videos coming as soon as I get, you know, the voiceovers finished. I will probably do some kind of a kit reveal, my plans for how to use the kits once they get here. But other than that, that's all I have for you. So if you have any questions, or if you want to know more about what I think about the Scraptastic kit club or whatever, just let me know. You can message me or just leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to get back with you. But other than that, that's all I have. So I will talk to you in future videos, and I hope that your week is going super great and that you have lots of blessings headed your way. Talk to you later. Bye.